Avalon53. As you guys can see, I haven't been on here that much lately, but I have been anticipating this collaboration with Cartoon from Avalon. He'll be on in about, let me see, about 7-8 minutes. He'll be tapping in at 6 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock his time. So yeah, man, I got plugged with Cartoon through Smurf Nacho and Big Cisco. They're out there in Colorado Springs, and they had a little concert last weekend, 2 concerts actually, with SIBO. And I ran some of his video on my channel, and everybody been asking me when I'm gonna have X-Rated, when I'm gonna have SIBO on my channel. And I can't tell you. I don't know when I'm gonna have either one of them on here. I don't want to get you guys' hopes up and say they're gonna be on, and they're not. A lot of people. So this video that I'm doing right now actually was scheduled for 2 days ago. What's up, Smurf Nacho? Oh, let me put my damn oh shit. What it do, dog? Snoopy? Bam. Where's my damn live? All messages are visible. Bam. Okay, now I can see y'all messages. Yeah, so this interview, this collab was actually supposed to happen Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And both of us, we've been real busy. Yesterday, he had some business to take care of, so I rescheduled it 2-3 times. So now finally hit me this morning and told me it's on tonight. So we're gonna do a collab on my channel today, and I think we're gonna go on his channel sometime this week. I don't know what day yet, but we will be on. Smurf, the shirts didn't come yet. I suppose they'll probably be here tomorrow or by Saturday, right? Because a lot of people has been hitting me about them shirts, man. And I already took 3 pre-orders, so I'm gonna get them out to all 3 of you guys, Big E, Joseph, and Tamara. Your shirts will be in the mail as soon as they get here. I'm sending them straight out, so you'll be getting them next week sometime. The homie Smurf Nacho, he's the plug on all the merch. He plugged me with the shirts. We're gonna talk about getting these wallets done. I just put an order in for 50 wallets. We're gonna put my logo on the wallets, and what we're gonna do with the wallets, I think we're just gonna raffle those off. We're not gonna sell those. Bakersfield, what's up, John Dean? What's happening, man? Smurf Nacho, I see you in the building. I see all y'all. Let me see. How come these damn comments, all messages are visible? Chat viewing options. Let me see something. I see your guys' comments, but they fade away. Snoopy Mac, your comments, like, as soon as they come on, they disappear. I don't know why they do that, man. If you guys already ain't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscription button. Please hit that like button and make a comment. I'll holler back. I won't bite. As you can see, I'm all bundled up. We had a big ass storm out here the last couple of weeks, man. Today was nice though. Oh, so I don't know. You guys can't see the comments, but Smurf Nacho just said he's making up some towels, some Prison Yard TV towels. So we'll be having towels. I want to do these wallets, man. I seen everything. What is that? What's that channel? Everything. I just bought some tickets, some raffle tickets for his motorcycle and his truck. It's everything. The hell's the name of that channel? And he has some tight wallets with his logo on it, and that's what I want to do. I'm biting his shit. I'm gonna have these wallets with my logo on it, man. I like them wallets, man. He has the carbon wallets. He has like platinum color, I think silver, I think red, and he has his logo on it. Everything. Y'all bang that like button one time. It don't cost a damn thing. It don't cost a dime on Snoopy Mac. Hit that like button, man. So yeah, Cartoon will be on here exactly 6 o'clock. So I think we got about 5 minutes left. He'll be on here. We're gonna collab, talk about what he's been doing. I know. I want to make an announcement though. So I haven't really talked to Smurf about this today, but I just got confirmation from Phoenix and Cisco. Our podcast starts March 2nd. And what that consists of is we're starting a nationwide podcast. I'm going to be broadcasting it on my YouTube channel, Prison Yard TV, and they're going to be broadcasting it nationwide on Family Flavors The Slide WBN radio station. And we're going to be on Thursdays between 5 and 7 their time, which is, no, 5 to 7 our time, Pacific time. So I'm looking forward to this podcast. March 2nd, it's on and cracking. We're going to talk about all different things, current events, news, rap, the rap industry, the book industry. We're going to talk about all life events. And Big Cisco, Smurf Nacho is going to be on that end live in Colorado Springs, and I'm going to be on this end, and we're going to collaborate. And what we're going to do is have a live podcast. We're going to have many people come in and join the podcast. We haven't talked about getting them drunk and smoking at the podcast, but I'm sure a lot of that's going to be going on. So, like that. What's that podcast they got? Drink. What's that shit called? Them dudes over there, man, in LA. What's that damn podcast called? They all getting drunk and shit. It ain't gonna be like that. We ain't gonna do no drunk podcast, but we are gonna be talking about life events. And it will be March 2nd. It lands on a Thursday, and it'll be 5 o'clock our time. It'll be a 2-hour podcast from 5 to 7 every Thursday, starting March 2nd. Smurf already went and got the equipment, I heard. Phoenix told me today that you went and got the equipment yesterday, right, Smurf? You went and got the microphones and the laptops. So we're definitely invested in this podcast, so it's definitely going to happen. It takes a lot of yeah, you said yes, sir. It takes a lot of time, effort, and money to really do a podcast right. And we got the venue at the radio station, and we're not half stepping on this. We're really doing this podcast right. It ain't no low budget podcast. It's gonna be a classy podcast as far as the surroundings, the venues concerned. I can't talk about the guests that are gonna be on there. I can't say everyone's gonna be classy because we're gonna have hoodsters on there. We're gonna have gangsters on there. We're gonna have a little bit of everybody on there. So if you guys think you got a message to get across, now don't get it confused with Prison Yard TV. Prison Yard TV is a positive YouTube channel. This podcast is something totally different. I'm just broadcasting it through my YouTube channel, but it's totally different. We're on some other shit on the podcast. We ain't trying to collaborate and make them both the same type of content. The narratives are going to be completely different. So we'll check that out March 2nd. Any second now. I think I can't see the time on my phone right now. Is it close to 6 o'clock? But he said he'd chime in at 6 on the dot. Let me get this drink real quick right here. All right, my bad. So I ordered oh shit, hit the red dot. As you can see, I'm still at the same place where the studio's at. Oh, here he comes. Here comes here's Cartoon, big Cartoon.
What's up, homie?
You can hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect, homie.
Okay. So I just announced. I don't even think you're aware of what we're doing. March 2nd. Smurf Nacho's in here. He ain't on. He just made a comment. So he just made my merch for me, homie. And we're Cartoon 5. Can you see the comments?
Yeah, I can see him now.
Okay. So we're starting a podcast down there in Colorado, Cartoon. And we're gonna collab with my channel, but it ain't gonna be really the same content that I'm doing. You know what I mean? We're gonna switch it up. But I wanted to talk about you, where your channel is going, because I've been watching you, man, and you're one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel. I admire what you're doing. We both did a lot of time in prison, both in California and out of state. So we both been around a while. So, you know, our angles are a little bit different because we got more insight. You know, there's a lot of California dudes on here, but ooh, you got a kitty with you.
Yeah, they're my partner right here, man. You know, they're my sidekick.
What's his name?
Kitty.
Kitty. Ooh, I call him.
No, instead of kitty with the K, it's titty with the T.
Oh, Titty.
Yeah.
You named your cat Titty. That's crazy. Yeah, so I was telling my viewers, man, you know, I lost a lot of viewers because we scheduled this 3 times already, and a lot of people,
Right.
and it's both of our, we both got busy lives, man. And I was telling my viewers the other day, I haven't been on here in a while. I just been doing shorts, but you know, I took this YouTube stuff as a hobby, but as I've been growing it, you know, it's became like a damn near a full-time job.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, because it is for me.
Yeah, you got to stay consistent. And, you know, I own a company out here. I got a tree company. So I'm like steering towards more of this YouTube than going out there and doing these bids. You know what I mean? And I like it, man, because, you know, I can stay at home with the family and,
Right.
and do what I want to do. You know what I mean? And I'm sure you do the same thing. And but yeah, man, I wanted to ask you a few questions about you know, I see all these YouTube conflicts, right? And a few, well, actually 4 YouTube channels had tapped in with me and want me to go on their stuff. The only channel I've been on and did an interview with was Chad from New York, Blood on the Razor Wire TV.
Okay.
You know who that is?
No, the only one that I'm hip to out of the New York area is that the little blood dude 050 or 150 or 051, something like that.
Oh, you ain't hip to Unique, Mecca Unique.
No,
You
no.
Oh, he got a big channel. But anyway, yeah, it's a cat out there, man. He got a big channel. He wrote a book also. So I heard you trying to write a book. First of all, let's get to that.
Yeah, I done wrote it 3 times, but now all 3 times I wrote it is when I was in the pen. Now 2 of the manuscripts got destroyed, and the third one I sent home to my daughter, and she's saying it's in the storage. She can't find it. Boom. And I ain't gonna even lie. I'm just straight up, homie. I'm too lazy to rewrite it. I'm just too lazy. So
So
I keep telling my people I need a ghostwriter. You know what I'm saying?
listen, I got a solution to that. So me and you, I got 4 books I wrote. I wrote my manuscript. It took me 4 years in the hole. I was in the hole for 3 years, came out the hole, new folks, and then went to Solano and started writing again. I rewrote my book 7 times, homie. But the same thing. People on the street don't take care of your shit like you do in the pen, and it got lost and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you something. Disco got some books out too. That's the homie.
Yeah,
And
me and him talked about that.
he writes very well. But to get around all that rewriting your book, you know, when you're driving down the street in your car,
Uh-huh.
all you got to do is talk into your phone and record your book, homie. You ain't got to rewrite nothing.
You know what? I ain't never thought about that.
Listen to me. I did it. That's what I did. That's how I rewrote my book. I was driving because I drive all day, and I was driving around. I just talked into my phone for like a month straight and rewrote my book like that, and then came and had it all typed out. That's how I rewrote my book.
Okay.
And that's something to think about. And then you could have it done audiobook. It'll already be done audiobook. You could re-record it, and then you could have me go or both of us rewrite your shit for you.
Right, right, right.
he's a hell of a writer, bro. And he got a little bit more time on his hands where he could get down with your shit. But I don't know if you know Godfather from Main Street.
No, I don't know, cuz.
You don't know Godfather?
I don't know him.
That's the best writer I ever read his books on me. I was in the pen with him. He's out now. He did 30 years, but that's the best urban writer I ever came across. And I don't think anyone's a good writer, better writer than me. But that cat right there, I give him his props, and I give Cisco his props. He can
Right,
write.
right.
You know what I mean? But
I
that's
think I think I'm a fool with Cisco though, because like when I was just out there in Colorado, me and him we were playing chess and we was talking about it. And that's when he told me how many books he wrote. And you know, boom, boom, I say, well, shoot, homie, let's hook up, let's do something. He be like, cool. So you know what I'm saying, I'm probably get in touch with him. And I might do like he was saying, just talk it and just give it to him and just let him do the rest.
That's what I'm doing with Smurf Nacho right now. He got a hell of a story too. Hey, books, you know, we really didn't talk too much before we got on this interview, and you asked me where I'm from and all that before we got on here. And I told you, you know, me and Sebo's from the same neighborhood. So actually, I was in the music industry back in the day.
Right.
And me and my bros, the first one to put Sebo out under AWOL Records back in the day. But I was telling a lot of people, man, and me and Cisco hit on this Sunday when we was on the radio station. The book game is the new music industry, homie.
Right.
The book, if you get in the book game right now, the music industry to me, I already done that since 93 on, and it kind of played out. You know what I mean? And it's so much
Right.
involved in the music industry. Everyone's getting killed in that shit, man.
You ain't lying on me.
But the
Yeah.
industry, you can make your chips, you can tell your story how you want to tell it, and it's a more mellow type of industry. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
But yeah, your book will I can imagine what your books you got probably another Memoir to Monster Cody type of book, huh?
Yes, go, yeah, along that line. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the first book I read YA. That book right there was a cool ass book, man. So you out there in Bama.
Yeah, in Birmingham.
Birmingham, how long you been out there?
Oh shoot. On the streets or all together?
What year did you go to Bama?
95, 96. Yeah.
And then you went to the pen out there?
Well, no, okay. We came out here to hit a jury store robbery. When I first came out here, I wasn't here but 14 hours before I got popped. We got off the plane Tuesday night and got popped 14 hours later, Wednesday morning. And I was in the pen ever since, you know what I'm saying, up until like 6 years ago.
So you went out there in 95 and you just got out in what, 2016?
No, 2018.
Hey, that's when I got out. I got out March 18, 2018.
Uh-huh.
Uh so that's what you call home now out there. You married and all that, huh? You married out
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah.
Call that home. So it's a whole nother lifestyle out there on the East Coast, right?
Well, it's the South, you know.
Well, yeah, you're right. That is you in Bama.
This the South. It's the dirty South at that, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, homie, when I first got out, you know, the day I got out was the very same day, you know, my mom's went in the hospital. And you know, I got out on a Monday. You know, everybody here, when you get released, you get out on a Monday. By Thursday, I was back in LA. You know what I'm saying? Mom's in the hospital. So when I went to see her, she she was on her way out. She was hanging on long enough to see me. And she used to always tell me, she said, well, baby, you know, she was sick. And she would always tell me, she said, well, baby, look, I ain't going nowhere till they let you go. And I would go for parole, get shot down, and she would tell me, dang, you gonna make me live to be 100? I'm like, no, mama, you know, eventually they gonna let me go. So when she found out I made parole, that's when I guess she just went on and gave up and like, okay, my son coming. So when I got to her, you know, I told her, mama, you know, get up out the bed. Come on, let's go. You know, it's time to go home. And she was like, no, baby, you know, I'm tired. It's it right here. I'm like, is it, mama? She said, I'm going on home, baby. I'm tired. She said, I just asked one thing of you. I'm like, well, mama, what's that? She said, baby, don't come back to California. Don't come back to LA. And I'm like, huh? She like, don't come back to LA. See, look, my mama know me, man. Other than her, it wasn't nothing on the planet more important to me than my set. You know what I'm saying? It was Avalon or nothing, period. And she knew it didn't make a difference how many years I'd done in prison. No sooner than white folks let me go, I was on my way back to Avalon. Point blank, period. Wasn't nothing gonna stop me. So, when she asked me that, oh, it was a wrap, homie. That was her last wish on her dying bed. Like, don't come back to LA. And I told her, I'm like, all right, mom, I won't. And I said, Bubba, I've been out here ever since.
That's the best gift you could have ever gave her too.
And it's the best thing she could have asked because I ain't never in my life stayed out of prison this long. I ain't never in my life thought I would ever stay out of prison this long.
Me and you both. This is the longest I've been out. 5 years in March, and this is the longest I've been out. I did 28 years since 89, homie, and it's like this is the best feeling ever.
Right, right, right. That's real. That's
But
real.
ask you this: when you was doing that time in Bama, did you have a plan in your head? Did you ever think you was coming to YouTube or any of this shit?
No, I didn't even know what YouTube was.
Me neither. So before you came home, so you said you had to go to board and they was shooting you down. So did you have an L?
Yeah, I had life.
Oh, you had life, so you had to go to board to get out.
Right.
Okay, so when you found out, what was the time frame from the time you found out you was coming home until they actually released you?
Um, about 2 months.
2 months. So, that ain't that much time to prepare yourself after a life sentence. So, in that 2 months, cartoon, what was your thoughts about coming home? I know you said just now, it was everything, all gas, no brakes, gang bang, sent back to Avalon.
And you want to know the truth, homie? That was I had no plan. I had none. I had no plan. I had nothing. All I knew is I wanted to get back to the set. That's all I knew. I figure I'd take it from there. Cause that's all I ever did. You know what I'm saying? I've been to the pen 5, 6 times. So it was get out, do the, bang with the set, go back. Get out, bang with the set, go back. That's all I knew. That's all I ever did. And it wasn't, and be honest with you, it wasn't for the change on this trip. You know what I'm saying? Because I got institutionalized at an early age. So them little old 23 I did, man, I didn't pay no attention to them. I mean, I'm talking about righteous, homie. It did not phase me one bit. I cared nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I kicked my heels up for the whole 23, and all I knew was get back to Avalon. And
You didn't
hey,
even ever coming home, huh?
no, I didn't think I was ever gonna get out. No.
That's how I feel. So okay, once you went and seen your mama and she told you that, your whole life changed at that moment, huh?
In some ways it did, homie. In some ways it did because the biggest change was me knowing I wasn't finna come back to LA, at least not to stay. I was gonna always, I come back and forth to visit, but I knew I wasn't coming back to stay. And so now it put me in a position to where, okay, man, I'm finna be stuck in Alabama. You know what I'm gonna do? So when I came back, saying luckily for me, I had two homeboys out here from the set. You know what I'm saying? That both of them stayed not, what I'm saying, not 5 minutes from me where I was at. I was in the halfway house, got out the halfway house. When I got out the halfway house, what I'm saying, my homie was doing his thing. He put me in a spot. What I'm saying, paid my rent up for the first 6 months. So, rightfully I was blessed, homie. I had, the homies out here looking out for me. So the homie put me in a spot, paid my rent up for 6 months. The other homie gave me a little hoopty to get around in.
Uh-huh.
And so I started working because I was working when I was in the halfway house. Had a job working construction, help building the freeways. So I was making good money. So I'm like, well, shoot, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had a job in my life, period. Never thought about a job. Only thing I knew about a job was putting in work for the set
And going to take what you wanted.
and going to take what I want. That's part of it.
Yeah, that's
So
what it.
when I'm out here, I finally get a job. I'm getting good money. I'm working like 12, 16, 18 hours a day, Monday through Monday. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. And the check's looking good and my money stacking up. I'm like, well, shoot, this ain't too bad. I can do this.
Did you shake parole yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you off. You off of paperwork.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Yeah. So the reason why I asked you that is because, I had a date. They gave me 15 years, 8 months. I done did everything. I've been to prison 9 times, homie. I've been to out of state. I've been to prison in Tacoma, Washington. I've been all over, right? But I always got 5 years, 7 years, and lower. But this time, I decided to take it to the box. I had a real estate fraud case with check fraud, and I figured, it started out a federal case. So I figured, the feds give me 4 years. They kept me at the county jail 2 years. The feds dismissed the case. seen I had a strike in the feds, and the state picked it up. So I'm thinking, I'm looking at 5, maybe 10 at the most. I take it to trial and get banged, and they gave me 15 years, 8 months with 80%, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whole time I was there, homie, it was like I didn't think I was coming home, because it's the long, to me, 15 years, 8 months was a life sentence. Because when you in California prison system, and you gang banging, it ain't no promises. I mean, people die every day in there, and that's what I thought my life consisted of. But once I got Proposition 47 came along and it knocked some 3 years off my sentence, I was like, wait a minute, I'm going home in 2 years. But like you, I didn't have a plan. I had no grandkids then. I had 4 kids at the time, and I knew that I wanted to do something different. I knew that I was a dope man all my life, kicking indoors and shit like that, robbing people, and the whole shit. And the music industry was out. Didn't want to get back into that, so I didn't know what I was gonna do. Like you, never had a job ever. And I came home, and one of my partners, my auntie asked me to cut her tree down, and we was over there cutting my grandmother and my auntie's tree down, and like all these neighbors came over there and was asking me how much we charge to cut their tree down.
Mm-hmm.
My homie was balling inside. He didn't want nothing to do with it. I didn't know nothing about no trees. He did. He was like, "Nah, I ain't doing this shit. This is labor." My mind, the way I think, is this is bread. I went and got my business license, put it on Facebook, and I blew up ever since. So when I got that, when you start getting lump sums of legal money, you
Right.
money more,
Right. Right.
and you control it more. You know what I mean? It ain't quick to come in your hands, it ain't quick to leave your hands like dope money and stealing and robbing money. So
Yeah, right.
when I first got my first job cutting a tree down, I thought this is it. But then my family, a lot of my friends, even people from the hood is like, dog, look at these YouTube channels, man. And you was one of the first channels. Gunners Collectives was another channel. All these other channels, I'm watching them, and I'm watching y'all stories, right? And as you know, as well as I do, the Norteños and the Sureños, they gotta be dropouts really to be on here. And
Mm-hmm.
when they see Crips or Bloods or Coombe or Jama Cats on here, they assume that we on here like the Northerners, and we ain't functioning no more. We're not active. And when me or you say we're not active, that don't mean we fell off. That
No,
don't
no, no, not at
no.
not at all.
But see, a lot of people don't know that, and I had to explain it so many times on here. Well, you must be a dropout. I ain't never been in no PC yard. I've been to all level 4 institutions all my life. New Folsom, Pelican. I ain't been to Pelican Bay. I went there for a layover, but I've been to Lancaster, High Desert. I've been to all the level 4s, right, 180s. So I explained to my viewers, blacks, when you from a black gang, it don't matter what gang you are, is different than being from a Mexican gang. Me and Cartoon and whoever else is on here, Bloods, Crips, we don't got to get permission to make a YouTube channel by nobody. First of
No,
all, 3 years old, I ain't got to get I ain't got no big homies. I am the big homie. So I don't got to get permission from nobody. You don't, but these Northerners, I don't see no active Northerners on here. And why I'm saying this is because a lot of people, I seen you get into it with some cat, C Max played that or some old bullshit, right? And I'm thinking to myself, both of these cats is in their late 50s or early 60s. And I see the way this cat talks, right? I never even heard of him until his feed came on my YouTube channel. I said, man, what's this? And it said your name. And when I listened to this cat, I'm like, okay, it kind of prepared me because, when you're on YouTube, it causes controversy. If it ain't controversy, your channel don't blow up. I don't want that, but I'm trying to prepare myself and put myself in your shoes if something like that does happen. And I watched how you have been responding to it, right? And I mean, me and you, we come from another cloth. We're from California, and when you've been to prison in California, you a Crip or a Blood or whatever, you're built a certain way. Even if you aren't, you are when you come home. And I don't think these cats out of state know what that consists of being in prison in California. So when I seen this cat talking like he's 18, 19 years old to you, And then I seen your response. Is like your response. It don't matter if you got in the ring with him and beat him up. He beat you up. It don't matter. You already beat him. You already won because of his response. He ain't all there. And I see.
Homie, listen. This cat. Now, since I've been YouTubing, now check this out. The bigger you get in this YouTube world, the more susceptible to the BS you gonna become. Cause people gonna hate, people gonna shoot at you. But now I got a lot of little homies, they be asking me about the YouTube thing. And the first thing I tell them, I'm like, hey homie, this YouTube metaverse, I call it the YouTube metaverse. From the word go, it's BS. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's smoke and mirrors. Don't pay no attention to it. Don't get caught up in it. It ain't nothing. I say you gon' it's nothing. They words coming from people that are thousands of miles away that you probably will never see, and probably they don't never even want to see you.
Yeah.
But now I also tell them dealing with this YouTube stuff, and as bad as it is, as bad as I hate to say it, to rise up in it, people love mess. People love drama. They love it. That's why they so caught up with them Hollywood housewives, basketball wives, fighting, and you know what I'm saying? You don't see them type shows showing no type of family values or nothing because people won't watch it. Long as you got them women pulling each other's wigs, throwing alcohol in each other's faces, cussing and fussing, people gonna tune in every week. It's the same thing with this YouTube mess. That's how Charleston White got to where he got, a bunch of mess. People love mess. If you positive, I'm just tell you straight up. If you 100% positive, ain't nobody gonna tune in. They gonna run off. They gonna go find somebody who talking some mess. So I mix it in. I tell my stories, but I mix it in. You know what I'm saying? I've been into it with like 3, 4 different people, but I don't never let them get under my skin. If I don't feel like playing with them, like I used to always say, I look at them as little pieces of doo doo. When I feel like digging in the toilet and pulling one of them out, then I might say 1 or 2 words and let them come back and go about my business. Now, like this cat you talk about, the fake Crip Mac Daddy dude. Now, this is not Crip Mac Daddy. He don't know this man from Adam's Cat. He clout chasing. He trying to get his views and his subs up by saying that. Okay, he shot at me all last year because I used to talk about T.I. little ugly son. Okay, he decided he wanted to get in his feelings about that. He shoot. He tell me he want to break my face. He tell me he want to burn my blue rag. He want to do all this. I'm like, okay, fine. I used to ignore him because he don't want to do that, but he wanted subs and views up. So now when this year rolled around, I kind of got a little bored, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna play with him a little bit. So I shot at him. He shoot back, but now my shooting is no. I want to get down for real though. I just don't want to go back and forth on the YouTube. I got in touch with Street TV. He got in touch with what 11 on 11, the one who did Nina Boy and Bosco fight, and got at him. So when now they got at him, I believe that spooked him. Like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. This done got real. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, homie, it's real. I'm gonna beat you up. So he figured because he had got at another one of my subscribers had got at him in his comments, and he had got it. The subscriber told him, man, look, long as me and Cartoon go back and forth a little bit, it'll get hype, it'll get big, and then we can get some money. Okay. But now that's how it go. But now his last video, he got beside himself. He brought his kids into it.
I seen that.
Yeah, I swear on my kids. I'm like, huh? And I told him. I made a return video. I was in Colorado in the hotel room.
Yeah.
And when I told him, I say, hey, homie, you mean to tell me you so stupid that you would bring your kids into some silly YouTube mess that 2-3 months from now won't nobody even care about or remember? I tell you what, since you did that, since you talking the way you talking, you want to be famous, I'm going to make you famous. I'm going to be your Huckleberry. I say, but now we going to fight. But it's winner take all now. Now you don't get nothing. Now you done put yourself in a position, swore up and down what you going to do. You going to fight. Now it's winner take all. Now you going to get beat up and you going to get no money now. He has not made a comeback video, not 1 inch since then, because it didn't register. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me I got to tangle with this fool and I ain't going to get no money? Because I told him he got to be in the contract. And I ain't heard nothing from him since, man. But I don't pay no attention to it, homie. To me, it'd be kind of fun. It'd be fun to me.
Yeah, I can see it happening, but I don't think he wants it. I could tell. I thought he was a kid, homie. I thought he was kind of like had Down syndrome or something. That's what I.
Yeah.
First of all, he's claiming to be C-Mac's daddy, and C-Mac ain't acknowledging that, and neither is his mama. So I'm like, why would he making himself look real stupid on here, man?
Yeah, exactly. He want 15 minutes of fame, that bad.
Yeah. So Big E from Washington D.C. I don't know. I guess he follows you, but he's been with me since I started. He just made a comment. I don't know if you've seen it. He said, I love cartoons response on street TV about Charleston White. I don't know what comment he's talking about. You want to elaborate on that about Charleston White?
Yeah, I think Alex, with your street TV, Alex, when he asked me about Charleston, I told him, I don't really trip with Charleston. Charleston got a partner named Dewberry that I want to beat up real bad. Now, him, I don't like. Him, I really want to do something too. But when it comes to Charleston, man, I don't pay. Charleston's smart. No matter what he is, he's a very smart individual. What he's doing, let me show you something. He's seen, like I say, people love mess. He's seen that if he attacked the two biggest entities in the United States. Now, in the United States of America, right today, what are the two biggest entities? Crips and Bloods.
And he attacked them both.
And he attacked them both, in California specifically, but everywhere. He did something that no one else had the heart to do nowhere.
And
Even
blew
though,
himself up.
so when he did it, it shocked the world. Like, what? He talking about the Crips and the what?
And not only did he talk about him, what he did was he went to LA and got all the information on all these cats and hung out with them before he did it.
Well,
I mean?
See, listen, when he first came to LA, he wasn't in attack mode. He didn't get to attack mode until after he left and went back. And he tried to be a what you call a street advocate for stop the violence and all this.
That's what I'm saying. So what he did was, in his mind, when he went to LA to go kick it with what's his name from 8 Trey? I was in the pen with him, Farmer.
Melvin Farmer.
Melvin. So when he went down there and kicked with Melvin, what he was doing was taking everything in. He knew what he was going to do with the information that he got in LA.
That's the thing. See, that's the thing. I don't think when he first came, he had that plan that he enacted in the end. No, he didn't have that plan. He really came out because he admired us. He really came out here to kick it and learn. He got done bad while he was out here. When he went back to Texas, that's when he got upset and said, you know what? And jumped on the internet and started dissing. That's when he did that. And when he started getting the responses that he started getting, he's like, wait a minute, I done latched on to something here. And he just ran with it.
Ran with it, disrespect, Nipsey, all kind of dead people. He's crazy, man. That dude got a death wish. He really got a death wish. Yeah. He can't never come back.
Yeah, he wanted them cats. The fame, he let the fame go to his head. He don't understand how dangerous it can become, but he really don't care. But now, I mean, in all actuality, he been doing everything he been doing, but ain't nobody did nothing to him yet. And he ain't doing nothing but getting more popular, more richer, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't pay no attention to him.
Yeah.
So now he can't never come around me. He can't never come around me.
So can we look forward to this fight, or is it just fictitious?
Man, okay, the dude running from me, homie, he keep making excuses talking about he's not gonna fight me until he fight Crip Mac. Now, I've been telling fool Crip Mac in jail. What you waiting on? I'm here right now. Though then he talk about, well, if Crip Mac don't fight him, Crip Mac got to give him his blue rag. What? Man, that man ain't. So yeah. So he like, okay, if Crip Mac don't give me the blue rag, then he talk about, Crip Mac call his mama Mama Bear. Well, Mama Bear got to, got to give me the rag, and that he must have seen Crip Mac Mama or something and got infatuated. Now he trying to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, you being a real clown, homie. This man is not finna give you no rag. His mama not finna give you one. But now, Crip Mac's supposed to get out next month or March or something like that. If
So wait
I
a
think,
minute. This dude's claiming to be Crip Mac's daddy, which everyone knows he's not. What is his beef with Crip Mac? Why does he want to fight Crip Mac?
oh, a few months last year they was going at it. They was going back and forth. Crip Mac, told him, man, you old buster, you custer, whatever you call him, and
Yeah.
talked about him bad. You know what I'm saying? Then the fool turned around and made a little diss rap song about Crip Mac.
Oh, he
Yeah,
be rapping?
I don't know. He made some little song talking about Crip Mac. Yeah, they was going at it hot and heavy last year. Crip Mac told him he'll beat him up and wop, wop, wop. So now he wait till Crip Mac get locked up and go to talk about he want to fight him.
Yeah,
My
he's
thing,
whooping now that he's in jail.
right. Then he had the nerve to tell me, okay, after he fight Crip Mac, he want to wait 2 months, then fight me. I'm
So
like,
so he just came across your channel and just started woofing on you like well, I don't understand how you and him how this beef started. What is
he first started when last year when you remember when the dude PNB Rock got killed in LA at
Yeah.
the Roscoe's.
Yeah.
Okay, when that dude got killed, you had another clown out of Chicago, but he lives in Vegas. What's his name? King Yella. He got a podcast.
Yeah, I know who King Yella is.
Okay, King Yella jumped on the internet, disrespected LA, talking real greasy out the mouth. Now, I don't try to get into no YouTube beefs and all that. But now what I will jump out my skin about, if you got YouTubers from different states that got something to say about Cali or LA, oh yeah, well then I'm gonna respond. Because I'm coming to the defense of where I'm from. So when the clown King Yellow started saying what he said, I got on his head. And so when I got on his head, the clown, the dude who called himself Crip Mac Daddy, he live in Las Vegas too. I guess they cool. So,
Oh, okay.
so he made a video coming to King Yellow Rescue talking about cartoon. You need to chill out. You don't tell nobody da 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 da, which wasn't too much disrespect. So as time goes on, I had got on T.I.'s son
Yeah.
about some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I did your little ugly son. You got it. So now out of nowhere, here come this clown again. Man, you wrong. You shouldn't have said nothing about T.I. song. I'ma break your face. I'ma beat you. Huh? Who are you? So
Yeah.
I ignored him because it was funny to me. Like I said, I know I'd ignore him. I ignored him. He made another video. I ignored him. So when this year rolled around, because at the time I'm going back and forth with this dude Dewberry out of Texas.
Yeah.
So when I seen Dewberry tucked his tail and ran and hid, stuck his head in the sand like an ostrich, I said, okay, I'm gonna leave her alone. So now I ain't got nothing to do. So when January hit, I said, you know what? You know what, man? Let me go see what this old fool talking about.
Yeah. Is he
And
older than you?
I don't know how old he is, homie. I'm 58.
I
So
think well, he talks like he's a teenager, but he looks a little older than you, man. And it seems like he would have more sense than that.
right, I believe he is older than me.
But I mean, so my background is this, bro. So I grew up in the boxing world. Tony the Tiger Lopez, the IBF champion from Sacramento. Me, him, Sibo, my bro, we all grew up on the same street. So I grew up around boxing, and I got all kind of. If you guys want to get in the ring, well, I could hook that up. I could get the venue.
Yeah.
I could get the venue, but we're gonna have to have some undercards. We can't just have, you know what I mean, 2 5. I see Gunner and Flacco supposed to fight, but someone just hit me to about because Flacco wanted me to get on his channel so bad, but someone put me up on something yesterday and I can't do it now. I did my little background check. No disrespect to Flacco or his channel, a communist perspective, but I just can't collaborate with someone like that. It ain't no disrespect. I'll holler at you, Flacco, one-on-one on the phone about it. But that would be something, it's all about the bag, cartoon.
Yeah,
And
that's exactly. But
and we
see,
ain't
I'm
doing
willing.
no.
He's not willing.
Oh, he's not.
No, he just
Oh,
talking.
okay.
He's scary. Like I
Okay.
say, I had Street TV get at him, and he keep coming up with this excuse, talk about Crip Mac first, then me. You know what
That
I'm
ain't
saying?
going.
Yeah, that's all he keeps saying, and I keep
He
telling
might
him,
not be.
look,
He might not be able to fight no more if he goes in the ring with Crip Mac is a youngster, homie. You know what
uh,
I mean? He's a
uh,
youngster.
man, listen, I don't know, but because a lot of people been saying, okay, put me and him on the undercard of the Nina Boy and a China Mac fight. You know, they fight
They
finna
about
go through.
yeah, they gonna fight.
Right. And so, you know, you say, okay, well, look, we get on the undercard. I told him in my video, I said, man, we could be on the overcard, undercard, left card, right card, middle card. It don't make me no difference. Let's just get down. But he don't want it. He making excuses because the dude really scared of me. You know what I'm saying? He want the clout, he want the views, he want to be famous, but he don't want to really go the whole 9 yards. He just talking.
He's talking, yeah. Hey, Juju. I see your comments. I'm gonna answer all you guys' comments because I see all of them, and I seen that CeeLo, I seen that you said you was married to my sister Denise Gray. What's your real name, homie? You know that's my sister, right? I don't know who you are. She's married again. She's married to the homie. So I'll answer all y'all comments after we done. But yeah, man, I really don't like to see YouTube beefs, but I mean, if dude is serious about it, I mean, tap on in. Tap on in. We can make it
Yeah.
happen. I don't think he's serious. Talking
Well,
about
see, this is the thing. Like now, how you say you don't like to see YouTube beefs, man. Believe it or not, 2023 is the year of the YouTube callouts.
I see it.
And
I
it's
see
not.
it.
And see, a lot of people make it more serious than what it is because it ain't. It ain't nothing but another fight. You know what I'm saying? You got gloves on, all this old junk. Really ain't nothing. I can see if we in a back alley, we bumping, finna pull out guns and kill. It ain't that. It ain't. It's nothing but some YouTube entertainment. People want to see it. At the gladiator pit. I told her, you know, two go in, one come out. That's all
Yeah.
it really is. So, you know, the two entities that are involved, yeah, they both gonna get subs, they both gonna get views, they both gonna get clout or whatever that come with that YouTube mess. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people looking for. That's all they looking for. Okay, what's a fight? You get knocked down, he get knocked down. You
So
get
so
socked up, he gets socked. It don't be nothing, man. You know,
so
and he
check it
move
out.
on.
Let me run this by you real quick. I think me and you should start something, homie. Guns down, gloves up.
I'm already in the process of that, homie. I'm already in I got I just acquired the venues like I'm not you ever heard of the rapper G Perico?
Yeah.
Okay, me and you know that's the homie right there. Me and him be talking and you know he own a gym in LA right there in the middle of
Uh-huh.
South Central on
Yeah.
100.
Yeah. Hey, uh-oh. You just cut out for a minute.
Am I back?
Yeah, you back.
Yeah, and he was telling me, yeah, anytime I want to get the gym, just you know, go ahead and let him know. So you know, it's a slow process with me being in Alabama, and you know, most of the get downs gonna be in LA.
Okay. I think you missing my point. Look, what I'm pitching to you, guns down, gloves up, shirts and merch. You understand? There's a bag in that.
Right,
Smurf, you seen my shirt Smurf just did for me. You was out there when he did them, right?
right, yeah,
They okay. So we could get these kids to start boxing and fighting like we used to do back in the days. Because right now, these 12 years olds is killing people now. They ain't fighting, they don't know how to fight.
right, right.
We could put them back to these. Guns down, gloves up. Let's settle it like this in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Your channel's big. I just started this shit. Your channel's big. We could promote. If anybody on or off YouTube got a beef with somebody, it don't matter what state you in, call them out and y'all could get in the ring. Put the guns down. Let's fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It don't take nothing but 2 or 3 rounds. We ain't no professional boxers. You ain't gotta
Right.
get trained for months. It ain't gonna take nothing but 1 round. Dudes me and your size anyway.
Now I had some people on my part on my cat on my YouTube thing in my comments. They was asking me. They was like, "Well, look, if people from different states want to fight, how are they gonna come together?" You know what I'm saying? Because one dude say, he want to be involved, but he don't have the money for plane tickets and traveling expenses and all that.
That's where this foundation comes in. Guns down, gloves up. We'll start raising money for through a nonprofit and fly people. That's where me and you come in at.
Right.
We'll make our money back off the ticket sales.
Right.
We already got the radio play up in Colorado. You already know that. You was at the
Right.
radio
Yeah.
station.
Yeah.
He's behind us 100% right now. I just got a phone with him before me and you got on.
I'm
Phoenix
I'm
is
I'm with it, homie. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, already got the grassroots of it starting in LA now. But if we won't make it, nationwide,
nationwide.
I'm with it.
Nationwide. Guns down, gloves up. If y'all got beef with somebody, if you a gang member, if you not a gang member, you got a beef. If you a blood, you got a beef with a Crip. It ain't too many Bloods and Crips. Well, in Sacramento, the whole gang culture done changed since I've been gone, man. So I don't even know what it's like no more. You know what I mean? But I know they still feuding in LA. I was down there 2 years ago, and it's still LA is always gonna be what LA is. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You go down one street, you hit a corner, and you in another hood, and you can't wear this color. And it's like that in Sac, but not as detrimental as it is in LA. You know
Right.
what I mean? And I think people me and your age, we got a job to do, homie. We already terrorized our cities growing up. It's
Yeah,
time to
we
get
already did
back.
what we did. Yeah.
It's time to get back. I mean, put the guns down. If y'all got a beef with anybody.
That's real.
Because nowadays, when me and you was growing up, we might have a beef with someone 10, 11 miles away, but now people got beefs across the world because of this internet shit, man. This YouTube shit, this Instagram shit. People start beefing and killing each other over the internet.
Right.
So we could bring them together in a mutual spot, a neutral spot. You know what I mean? You from LA and this dude's from Indiana, Gary, Indiana, we can meet in the middle. Get a
Right.
boxing ring.
Right.
Guns down, gloves up. I've been thinking about that. I'm tired of seeing all these youngsters dying at 19 and 20, man. You ain't even lived your life until you in your 40s and 50s. We don't get it out of our system. I didn't get it out of my system until I was 47 years old.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was all gas, no brakes. It ain't like that no more, homie. We in our 50s now. 2 more years, you're gonna be 60. You a grandfather yet? You got grandkids, right?
Oh yeah. A
You
lot
don't.
of
Yeah, you don't want your grandkids out there shooting people. You want them to fight. You want them to beat somebody's ass if they got a problem. That's what
yeah.
I want my grandkids. I don't want my grandkids picking up guns and have to worry about gangs and shit because their grandfather was a gang member. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's time to make
Right.
that change, homie. Mm-hmm.
We got
I think
the platform. The platform of it we got going on in LA right now with under the same name. Uh, it's like, okay, this the blueprint because I got a little homie named Avalon Blue, and
uh-huh.
he do a lot of the footwork for me in LA that I can't be there to do. And okay, so what it is that if no matter it's Crip on Crip, Crip on Blood, Blood on Blood, no matter what it is, boom, no matter what it is. Now, the only thing we figuring out that we don't really entertain at this point, but probably will change as we go, is like blacks fight Mexicans. We don't really want to get into that because it has too much
Yeah,
potential to turn into something else. You know what I'm
it
saying?
will turn into something
Yeah,
else.
both sides won't respect the beatdown.
Yeah, you're
So
right. You're right.
now, if two essays want to get in there and get them up, it's an open venue for that.
Yeah.
So, but now what it is, okay, say like if they gonna get down on a Friday or a Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
they have till Wednesday to get in contact with us. Once they get in contact with us, they'll let us know, hey, look, man, I'm such and such from such and such. I want to get down with such and such from such and such. Okay, we'll get in contact with who they want to get down with and ask them, hey, look, boom, 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 got it us. Are you willing to get down with him? Yay or nay. So if it's yes, okay, look, we're gonna set it up for that following week. That following week, if it's gonna be on a Friday, you have till Thursday to say, you know what, I'm not gonna do it, to cancel it. But if you come, you can come with however many people you want to come with, but they got to pay such and such at the door. We're gonna have security. you know what I'm saying, in the parking lot and inside the venue. Because you know, a lot of times if you come, if me and you finna get them up, you got 20 homies, I got 20 homies, and I beat your homeboy down. It's too much that they can get into it in the parking lot about it.
Animosity, yeah.
Right. So, you know, you can get into it, but you're gonna go to jail. If you get into it in this gym, you're gonna go to jail. Because we talk about having the real street, the real LAPD there that understands how this go, and they gonna boom. Now, if you once you go down the street and y'all want to shoot each other up, that's your business. We don't have nothing to do with that. But like boom, you come in, you get down. We gonna have the good judges, the whole hookup. You get down, shake hands, call it a day, and you bounce. Next fight. But so yeah, that's like our blueprint for right now. But we working it out. We getting it together.
So you already got what I just mentioned already in rotation.
Yeah, I put it in the rotation. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. We're under the same name. Guns down, gloves up. The same exact name. I've
Are
been
you
working on it since
serious?
last year.
You serious?
Yeah, that's why I told you I got at G Perico and got at his gym. I
Damn,
already
that's
been working on
crazy.
this.
That's crazy, man. That came to me about probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I was just talking to someone, I think on YouTube, maybe Cisco or somebody, and I was like, maybe Cisco brought it up or something. I'm like, you know what? That's something we need to really press for because, you know, like I said, man, I done took from these streets, and I want to get back something. I don't want my legacy when I'm gone to be dog from 29th Street did this, and did this, all negative shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my legacy to be he was a dope dealer all his life. He was a gang member. He was in and out of prison. I want to leave my legacy on something positive, homie.
Well, one of the good things you got going now is the YouTube.
Yeah,
If you know if that YouTube is a straight shot to changing your image. You
yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
That YouTube is gonna give you everything you need to get on there and let the world know who you used to be,
And who
who
you
you
are
are
now.
now, and who you're trying to become.
Yep,
You know
you're
what I'm
right.
saying? So that's why you know I take YouTube full heartedly, to the point to where you know my other jobs I quit them. I don't do nothing no more but YouTube.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, I don't
You're
do
all
nothing
in, both
but
feet.
I put a video up every day.
That's
If
good
it's
shit.
not a video, I'm gonna go live. Consistency every day because it's my job. And you know what I'm saying? Of course, people, you know, you can look people looking at it from this side or this side or this side. But of course, when you get YouTube to where you're supposed to be, and people, you know, yeah, it do pay. And
Yeah,
it pays well.
yeah.
And so the other stuff, I let it go. Now, of course, my security business, I keep that. But as far as the other menial jobs, I don't do nothing, homie, nothing strictly but YouTube all day.
That's good shit. Our East Coast YouTubers with boxing backgrounds that would probably, yeah. I'm tapped in with Chad, homie. Who just made that comment? I'm tapped in with Chad. Pretty tough. He's doing some legal work for me, trying to get my homie out of prison right now. Um, Bunky. Yeah, I've been watching Bunky Pounds. He
Yeah,
does got a boxing background.
yeah.
Yeah, we
They,
might have to
they've
tap
been
in with them.
they've been asking me for a long time to hook up with Banky Pound.
Yeah.
I probably will in the end, but see, I gotta in March, I'm going. We got another. You already know we going to Virginia in
I
March.
just heard yesterday. Smurf asked me to go. Yeah, I just heard y'all got a show.
Yeah, so I intend to. I'm gonna get in contact with Banky, and when I go in March, I'm gonna try to sit down and do a little podcast with him for the when I go out there.
Look, man, the more networking you do on this shit, the bigger, the better. The more people you reach is that's your goal.
Oh yeah.
100,000 subscribers. That's your goal. You'll hit it. You'll hit it fast too,
Oh yeah.
because your content. Look, I can't watch a lot of people's YouTube channels. You know what I mean? Because you know when someone's authentic and when someone's on here playing games. You got
Right.
humor. You're funny as hell sometimes. I watch your little shit slanging story. And you know what? Look, most of your shit you done talked about, I done been involved with, but I ain't got the heart to get on here until the story about Solano Hole where J Cat threw piss in my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And you gave it to all uncut.
It's, and the people, they love it. I call it being transparent. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I was like,
And they love that.
Yeah, because I was like, man, and a lot of people, people that's never been to jail or prison, they look forward to these videos, man. They're intrigued by prison stories, and I don't understand it, but I watch these channels. I watched the channel go from 2,000 subscribers to 15,000 subscribers in 2 weeks, and all he talks about is prison shit. And I'm like, wait, what? These people, at first I was like, man, I can't just talk about prison on here. I just lived 28 years of my life in that place. But I think it's our due diligent job to let people know. And you know how in California they started that Scared Straight program?
Mm-hmm.
This is that. This is that right here in your living room.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got a video out I done explaining this prison stuff. And I think it's at 1 million views already.
Yeah.
I think it's when you first see it, it's gonna say mothers, fathers, make sure your sons listen to this. It's back down in my catalog, but it's kicking 1 million views if not past it already.
When did you drop it?
Oh, about 4 months ago.
4 months, and it's almost that's a good video then.
Yeah, my video, yeah, mine's they go up quick. They go up real quick. And I had to learn. A lot of people they say, "Well, I don't want to talk about I don't want to." If you don't want to, then you don't want to be a YouTuber. Because point blank, you gonna talk about especially if you want to be financially compensated for this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You got to talk about what your audience wants to hear. If your audience they gonna let you know by the comments, because I read all my comments. I get them every morning when I'm laying in the bed, and I get my phone and I go over my comments. Some I answer, some I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But your comments is gonna let you know about the content. People gonna tell you, and I tell them all the time, content is king. Content, your content, your content. You can have some BS content. Your station gonna go like this. If you got good content, it's gonna go like this here. But what makes it good or bad is if you giving the people what they want. If you got a lot of questions are about a certain subject, you're gonna have to talk about that subject.
Yeah. That's how you steer your channel to where it should go by them comments, because it is really the people's channel. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We really give the people what they're asking for.
Yes, yeah, exactly. That's what you're supposed to do.
And usually when I first get on here, I go through all my comments and then I do my video. But when I'm doing a live and I got someone on my channel, like I interviewed Godfather on here, I interviewed Cisco, Insane, so many people on here. You know what I mean? And I like to give my viewers a chance to have their comments answered. But today, what I'm going to do when me and him are done, we've been on here an hour. When me and him are done with this live, I will go through my comments and answer all the comments. A lot of them are to you too, Cartoon. A lot of these comments are directed at you. I don't know if right now you can see the comments. Can you see them right now?
They come up and they go down. They come up and they go down.
Why does it do that?
You know what? Mine don't do that. Are we on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok?
We're on YouTube. But so check it out. So I don't have it all set up right now. So this is my studio, right? This is where I started. See the studio? And how I had this was my laptop right here on this desk. And then I had a 35 millimeter camera on a tripod right here. And then I wasn't using my phone to YouTube, right? But about 3-4 weeks ago, my laptop just went black on me. So I just ordered a new Apple laptop, right? But I learned how to YouTube off of this phone, and it's doing its due diligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I had it all set up with the camera. I had the whole shit, man. But it's working like this. But I can't wait to get this laptop out, this new laptop I just ordered. But for some reason, the comments come up, and they only up for a minute. You know what I mean?
Know what? I'm gonna tell you, I got 2 computers. I got 2 of them. And this month right here makes my 7th month that I've been YouTubing.
Okay.
And out of 7 months, I've used my computers twice.
Oh, you just use your phone.
Everything I do is from this little old, and it ain't even no iPhone, homie. It ain't number the little old raggedy Android.
Really?
Everything, man, from the pictures, the thumbnails, everything I do is from this one little old Android phone, homie. That's it.
That's good
That's
to know.
it.
I learned how to do everything from the computer, and I'm not computer literate at all, but I learned how to do everything from the computer. So when I changed over to the phone, I had to relearn everything. You know what I mean? The
Right,
street,
right,
the whole shit. So I really enjoyed using the computer, and maybe I'll stick with the phone. It's an iPhone. I think this is an iPhone 11 or something. But like I said, bro, the whole 9 years, 8 months I just did, I had a phone the whole time. But when
right,
I
right.
got home, my daughter made me get this damn iPhone, and I didn't want it. I was used to
Right.
Android, but I got it. Now I'm used to this damn iPhone, man. Hey, let me ask you something. And I've had at least 15, 20 people that I've interviewed so far, right? And I only ask this question to people that's worthy of this question. And I don't know if you ever asked someone this question before or somebody asked you this question, but what would Cartoon at 58 years old tell 15-year-old Cartoon?
What? If I knew back then what I knew now, 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't have. Most likely, I would not have become the man that I am today. Not saying that I would have become a sorry man. I would have become a different man because what I know today, I'm not. I wouldn't have gave it to myself. I tell a lot of people on my YouTube station about when they ask me about this gang stuff, and I let them know. I say now check this out. I chose to become what I became. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, it's hard. Like okay, for instance, like when anytime I end one of my videos, I tell people all the time, I'm from Avalon, I'm from gangsters. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Avalon, and I am from gangsters. Am I a Crip? Yes, I am. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't try to mix it around. But in a lot of my videos, I give advice to younger people not to take this route. And so in my comments, a lot of comments be like, "Well, Toon, it's a mixed message. You telling the youngsters, or you telling me not to become a Crip or not to become gang active, but you are." And I let them know, I'm like, homie, I'm 58. I'm kicking 60 in the behind. I made this choice for my life many, many, many years ago. So it is what it is. I went that direction and became this. I say, but now, if somebody would have got at me back then, the way I'm trying to get at you right now, I would not have made this choice for my life. See, there wasn't nobody around back then to tell me what was the ins and outs, to tell me the heartaches and pains that my mama was gonna go through, to tell me the heartaches and pains that my kids was gonna go through because they daddy locked up for a whole bunch of years because he's staying down for the set. I didn't have nobody to tell me that look, the dude that grew up next to you all your life next door will one day get his head blowed off and lay down in your arms and you gonna be holding him until your ambulance come. I didn't have nobody to tell me that. But see, now I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Yeah, true enough, I am what I am because I've been what I've been for a whole lot of years. But I'm letting you know this ain't the path that you should take. And if you have another path that you could take, if you have another street, another venue, another anything that you can go down other than this gang life, I am advising you, take it from me, somebody who's been in it his whole life. Do something better. Do something different.
Different.
Because this is not where it's at.
So before you answer that question, um, I did my research. In the video that I watched maybe probably between Sunday when we hollered at the first, I think we hollered Saturday or Sunday. From the time Sunday until today, I've been watching your videos because I needed to know a little bit more about your channel, right?
Mhm.
Video that caught my attention and I watched twice. Well, I watched one and a half times. Was the video about your mama sending you to your daddy's house.
Mm-hmm.
And that video hit me in a different kind of way than everyone takes videos but that video hit me in a different way because that was my story.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Didn't know dad. Dad wasn't there. You know what I mean? Mama tried to send me over there. I didn't know him. Didn't want to know him.
Mm-hmm.
At a young age, he beat me up like I was a full-grown man when I was in a freshman in high school. I stole his car and left it somewhere in front of my girlfriend's house, and he reported it stolen, found out, and beat me up like a full-grown man. So that video, before you just answer that question right now that I just asked you, that would have been my answer if you would have asked me that question. So I knew without knowing you the answer to that question before you answered it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, and there's a lot of single parents out here, men and women, that are raising kids, and they don't see the signs that me and you know about. You know what I mean? Two of my kids, 27 and 23, a boy and a girl, are gang members. And my daughter, 23 years old, is the hardest gang member I've ever known. And I put that on the blood from my enemyhood. And she's fighting the case right now. I don't want to get into all that shit, but she is me, female version of me times 10. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I couldn't get to her because I wasn't a part of her life until recently. So I can't say it's too late, but she's already fighting this big case, a case. So that's what I would tell these youngsters. That's what I would tell the 12-year-old me. Take another path. Another thing I tell them is listen to God. There's a God up there, man. I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. I know that. I should have been gone a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Long time. I came this close 7 times. I know. So we're here for a purpose, Cartoon. And I think, we got good people in your corner right now and in my corner. And that's what brought us together because Cisco, Smurf Nacho, Phoenix, them are all great people, bro. And great minds work together. And I see all this. I see the future right now. I already see what's coming 2023 and 2024 for all of us. It's going to be bigger than anything you could imagine or Smurf can imagine. Trust me when I
Right.
say
Right. I believe it. Oh, I'm here. I know. I
when I
know.
do things, I go 129%. I'm in. When I'm in, I'm in. Watch. Take my word for it. All this shit's gonna be bigger than something that nobody could imagine.
Right.
My head, homie. And look, you out there, the dirty South, they out there in the Midwest. I'm on the West Coast, and we're gonna bring all this together, and we can network from where we're at now. And everything in between is coming along with us.
Right.
Look,
It's gonna get caught up in the net, and
yeah.
like you said, we're gonna drag it with us.
Look, I don't think you even know how important and how blessed we are to have that radio station down there behind us. That thing right there, he is 100% behind me and you, whatever we doing right now. I've been
Right.
chalking it up with him every day. Smurf's behind us. Cisco's with us. Watch how big this gets, Cartoon.
I'm with you. I'm with it. I'm with it. I
So,
was gonna say I see like every couple of minutes or whatever, like I say, the comments
yeah.
might pop up where I can
And,
see them.
and then they fade
You can
away,
see
huh?
them, and it's some of them that I was trying to read real quick and answer. But if you can see them, and you see a comment that somebody trying to ask me that is a real good something that really needs answering, you can just let me know it and I can answer it.
J. Tawan Pepper, Cartoon is a real OG. He knows that a wise man checks his tongue often, but a fool blurts out everything he knows, steady being bamboozled and trice hoodwinked. Okay, let me see. Not knowing Skull would have fucked Cuz off on that show in Houston. Oh, yeah. Charleston White is a 12. That nigga got the police fail. Okay. Dog, Denise Gray is my ex-wife. I've been connected with South Sac since the early 90s. What's up, Juju? Smurf Nacho, we see you. Neighborhood center. Smurf, don't pick on cuz, put me on the court. Who wants to get Oh, Juju, you want to get on the fight card and fight Gunner's Collective? I'll whip
Oh,
Gunner's ass.
that
Yeah,
reminds me, man. You were speaking on I was
Flacco too.
intrigued because you were speaking on Flacco, and it was like, he's one of the Hispanic YouTubers that I was I kind of liked. I kind of liked old boy, but
Okay, so look, he reached out to me right recently. He been reaching out to me for like a week now, and he did a video on my channel and sent it to me. So I checked it out, and I've been watching him too. But when I announced yesterday or the day before that me and him was gonna collab,
mhm.
man, you should have seen the comments on my thing, man. And it's like I don't really let people influence me, but when I did my little due diligence and checked it out, people was like, "Dog, he wore a wire and he did this and he did that." It's one thing to be a dropout, but to wear a wire and put your own friends in jail for life. So, I listened to the comments, and then I did my research, homie. And I mean, it ain't nothing against Flacco. He's doing his thing, but that's a Norteño thing, homie. And I got a lot of family that's Norteños.
Mhm.
I'm half Mexican.
Mhm.
So I understand. I know all about that whole culture, homie. All my uncles, cousins, all that shit. But I was gonna collab until I did my research. And yeah, I'm gonna still talk to Flacco on the phone. But I don't want my channel having the negativity that I got just for announcing that I'm gonna do a video with him.
I,
Man,
I ain't gonna even lie to you, homie. Just from that little bit alone,
yeah,
it changed my outlook. Like you say, being a dropout or whatever. Cause see, I don't involve myself in the Mexicans' politics.
yeah, exactly.
From whatever they decided that they got moved on or dropped out for, that's their business. But now the thing with the wire, now that's something totally different. That'll make me backpedal all the way.
Yeah, and that's what happened with me because I was really so when me and you didn't go on Monday, I was getting ready to go on with him and I announced it. And some of my day one YouTube fans had said, "Dog, you better check this out," and gave me some links and some videos to look at. And yeah, Flacco admits that he wore a wire, homie, and did some control buys on one of his on one of his yeah. And so I
Oh no,
went back.
yeah, no. Is this? Yeah, that's over. Yeah. That's
And
no.
so I don't want to sit up here and really, people, his fans, stay his fans. Don't take my word for it. Go back and look at his videos, holler at him. But I just can't put myself, I've been told on before. You know what I mean? And I just can't, that's like condoning it, kind of. And I just don't do that. A wire is a no-go, period. Bad paperwork, no good, period. Hey, Big E, yeah, me and you hollered already about that. You already know how I feel about that, bro. But Flacco's doing his thing. I think you and him are running neck and neck with the subscribers. Both of y'all got like 30, 40,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all running neck and neck. And he been on here way longer than you.
Yeah. I went up to 38,000 in 7 months.
Oh, Barry Woods. Barry Woods just said, heads up, dog. He said, just a heads up. Flacco records every conversation, every one when you talk to him. Yeah, you know what? I got that. I already figured that. And you know, I just want to be left alone, homie. And I don't want no beefs with no other races. On YouTube or off YouTube because I know when I beef with another race, it just turns out all bad. And I'm not trying to go back to prison for nobody. Unless someone does something to my family, I'm not going back to prison. I'm not picking up a dope sack. So if someone wants to beef with me and you from a rival gang, shit, call it out. We could handle that. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting in the ring on your undercard if we could talk that old J Cat over there in Vegas to come on in the ring.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
if we dangle 4 or 5 bands in front of his eyes, he might, winner take all. He might go for that.
Now see, that's what he running. See, when I told him winner take all, homie, I pretty much ran him. I ran that little scary fool completely off because he
Yeah.
don't want to. Because here it is, he gonna get beat up. I'm gonna whoop him, and so he don't want to be whooped and go home broke. Nah,
Yeah.
he don't want that.
Yeah. He wants to go home with something.
with something, you know.
Yeah. If you guys already haven't hit that like button, if you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Anything you want to say to the view? So check this out. We're gonna go. I'm gonna. Cartoon's gonna interview me on his channel. We haven't picked a day or a time yet. We're both kind of busy, but I'll be on his channel. I don't know what day. We ain't discussed it. But anything you want to say, Cartoon, to these viewers?
Oh shoot, man, we pretty much covered it all, homie. With you know what I'm saying. You asked some pretty pertinent questions for exactly like with the about the giving talk to the youngsters about what I'm saying, what path, what direction to take. Um, Other than that, no, homie, I'm just hey, stay tuned. I'm cruising through this thing. You know what I'm saying? We both learning it. I wish everybody well, and hey, check the homie station out, and come check my station out, man. Let's do this.
Yeah, if y'all ain't already watch Cartoon, it's Cartoon 53. Check them out. Do you got two channels?
No, it's just Cartoon 53. With the Cartoon 53, just run it in together. A lot of times, people will try to come find me, and they'll pull up Cartoon, and they'll separate the 5-3, and it'll throw them to something that looked like my station. And it got a couple of my videos on it, but it's not my station.
Well, there's also you're under Cartoon Crypt too.
Car who?
Cartoon Crypt. I put Cartoon 53 in there, and it's one of the videos. The thumbnail said Cartoon Crypt, and it was one of your videos.
I don't know what that is, homie.
Yeah,
I
I
really
don't.
don't.
It was just did you have something Crypt in one of your titles? Maybe that it got good looking
Uh,
out.
yeah, Crip is in a lot of my titles, but
Yeah, it might.
look, the volume of videos that I put up, like when I first got my station, if you look for me, it had like two of my videos, and the rest of it was a whole bunch of weird little cartoon stuff from around the world and all type of weird stuff. But now I slowly but surely erased all of that because I put so much content up. When you go to that, it's gonna find me. So it's to the point now where if you type in anything cartoon, I'm gonna pop up on it somehow, some way.
That's that algorithm because once you
Yeah,
get 1,000 subscribers, the algorithm takes your name and it puts it like in a recycle bin. So
right,
you
right.
okay. So we're gonna end this video. So if you guys already haven't checked out Cartoon's channel, it's Cartoon 553. And I will be doing it. He will be interviewing me on his channel probably later on this week. I am looking forward to going to Virginia. I think it's March. When is it? March. When's the show?
I think March 31st.
31st or 22nd?
It's the 20. Is it 22nd? I'm gonna have to look back at the flyer. I got a flyer on my phone. I'm gonna have to look back at it.
First sent me. I'll announce that later on today
Okay.
or tomorrow when I come on and do my short. So y'all stay blessed. Tell the people you love them. You don't know if we're gonna wake up tomorrow. And salute to all y'all. I'm gonna answer these comments right now. Cartoon, appreciate it, homie, more than you think. We'll be probably meeting somewhere in between Virginia and Denver before March. And you guys stay tuned for the podcast. We haven't named it yet, but it's coming out March 2nd. My damn dog. Where you at, boy? Chase.
Where he at? Where he at, man? Let me see him.
Yeah, I got a smart ass dog. Come here.
Snoopy Mac, what's up, man? I see my boy. Oh man, look at him. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about.
Had to shake
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, a real dog.
yeah, I like him. Yeah,
boy got.
I like him.
He got his own Instagram page. Chase got hops. That fool could jump and take a treat out my mouth from the ground.
For real?
He got hops.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, what's his name?
Chase.
Okay.
He be
man,
chasing.
I love it, man. I love it, man.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna go through here and answer these comments. Cartoon, I'm gonna hit you by tomorrow. Y'all 2 hours ahead of me, so you pushing what? What time is it out there right now? 9, 10?
Shoot, I ain't got no clock. Whatever time it is, you in Cali, right?
Yep, but I can't see no clock either where I'm at.
Yeah, whatever time it is where you at, just add 2 hours to it.
Okay, so I'll be tapping in tomorrow, Cartoon. Good looking. And y'all look forward into the interview on his channel. And Chad Marks wants me back on the Razor Wire TV. I think we're scheduled for Monday. So check
Monday.
that out. Razor Wire
Okay.
TV.
All right, bet.
I'm out. None chat viewing options. Oh, here we go. Let me see. Let me go back to the first comment. Damn. Man, I can't answer all these damn comments. Big Tune, what it do, Loke? This C-Loke from Pomona. C-Loke. Them other dudes are dropouts, absolutely. Barry Woods, but have to steer clear of the rats and the dropouts. Yep, you're right. Little Loke. What's up, Little Loke? I hate Charleston White and his fuck boy, man. Yeah, Charleston White's a hell of a character. He don't mind telling you that he'll tell on you in a minute. Who is that right here? Damn, C-Lo. Man, I gotta know you, homie. If you was married to Denise, you know, she ain't my real sister, but we grew up together. I used to live in the same house as her. T is my bro. I'm there, big dog. I will fight Nina Boy for the undercard. Smurf Nacho, you want to fight Nina Boy? Man, that boy's too small for you, Smurf. Watch the Neighborhood Center. Smurf don't pick on cause you seen his first fight. Yeah, Nina Boy ain't got tips. And neither does what's that boy's name? Bosco 100 or Bosco, whatever his name. He ain't got no hands either. All white Gunner's ass facts. At all. You remember One Punch? One Punch. Who's One Punch? Hey, where's C-Lo at? C-Lo asked me, when am I gonna have Lunatic on here? Who you talking about, Lunatic? First of all, I know you ain't talking about T. Is that who you talking about? Big Mumpy. I'm waiting on it. Big Mumpy, Stack and Pray. Flocko wore wire for the Fed. The wires and no go. Where's that comment about Lunatic? Someone asked me, when am I going to interview Lunatic? What Lunatic are you talking about? Are you talking about Lunatic Frank from 60s? Are you talking about T? What tick are you talking about? Okay, I'm out, y'all. Stay blessed, stay prayed up. I appreciate the live chat. I'm out of here.